Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We've got things to talk about on the Nightly Sports Call.
All right, Paul, thanks very much. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Nightly Sports Call right here on Pittsburgh CW. You can call us on the Bordas and Bordas hotline. It's 412-575-2600. You can also tweet me tonight at KDPomp, P-O-M-P. We have a lot to get into, of course. The Penn State Nittany Lions had a chance to rebound today against Michigan State, a tough Michigan State team, especially in East Lansing. They couldn't get the job done. Great game as it turned out, but the final kick went to Michigan State. They win 27-24 on a 34-yard walk-off field goal, and that's how Penn State now has lost two in a row, and their chances of winning a national championship or even getting to the playoff have been diminished quite a bit. Still, really good football game to watch today. The other one was West Virginia at home against Iowa State, which had been upsetting a lot of big teams. They went to Norman and beat Oklahoma. They also beat TCU last week. Well, today they ran into the Mountaineers, who built up a big 20-3 lead at halftime, held on to win 20-16 against Iowa State. So that knocks that Iowa State team, any thoughts they had of doing anything in the Big 12, they pretty much end that conversation. A lot of interesting stuff. Ohio State today. After their win against Penn State last week, you'd think they would have been pumped up. You know, and bad place to play if you're a big, good team is Iowa. Kurt Ferentz and his team, they know how to play over there. And they did again today. They pummeled Ohio State, scored 48 points against them, and Ohio State gets flattened on the road. So that now drops them. You would think Wisconsin's in a good position right there in the Big Ten, but who knows? There were a lot of close calls today. Clemson almost lost before they pulled one out against NC State. Miami and Virginia Tech are playing tonight. There's a lot of football left to be played, and a lot of upsets certainly are potentially down the road. So we'll see how that goes. Meantime, the Steelers have a bye week. Pitt also has a bye week. Pitt gets back at it on Thursday night against North Carolina. The Steelers begin the second half of their season. I'd like to get your take on where you think the Steelers are right now. 6 wins, 2 losses. They have 8 left, 5 at home, 3 on the road. Your take on what they will do, what they should do, and people you're looking forward to producing or not producing in the second half. Call me right now at 412-575-2600. Penguins are in action tonight, and they're currently 1-1 in the first period at Vancouver. Got a beautiful power play goal right off the bat. Jake Gensel scored on assist from Phil Kessel and Sidney Crosby. It was a Globetrotter-esque kind of hockey play, as really what they can do. Their power play has been excellent. 5-on-5, not so much. Still looking for consistency there, but it's a 1-1 game as they play that game in the first period out in Vancouver. All right, we'll take your phone calls, too, about Andrew McCutchen. The fact that the Pirates have decided to exercise the option, really no surprise there. But what's your take on whether or not you think he'll be back for the entire season, half the season, no season at all? Because the Pirates clearly do still want to trade him. It depends on what they can get. Will they get the most in the offseason or not? 412-575-2600. Take a break. Come back with your calls right here on Pittsburgh CW. Don't go away.